Hey guys, it appears like the war about Jacob Zuma or an attempt to eradicate Jacob Zuma is growing every now and again, right? And an attempt to kill Jacob Zuma, if we can just put it in a plain language, it is it is constantly growing. I know you ask yourself a question, Bogan, where are you now? Where are you taking all of this? Don't worry. I've got another news. I've got another breaking news where it has been revealed that a hitman was paid 500,000 rand and the other 500,000 was to be paid on the later stage, right? And this was done so for this man to take the life of President Jacob Zuma. Now, the people that have been accused of this, right, they will shock you. The people that have been accused of this. Now, do you remember that there was a statement or there was a tweet that was released by Ufigile Mbalula, which said that we paid what to end this circus. Do you remember that? It appears like that was not a joke, right? It appears like that was a serious thing. That tweet meant something. Another person that has now been accused in this whole thing, it is the man himself, Mr. Jabulani. It has been alleged that Jabulani is involved, Jabulani Khumalo is involved in the people, in the plot of people who were trying to take or to kill President Jacob Zuma, right? So look, I have everything together here. I'm about to unpack everything, provided that you're interested. If you are interested, then please stick around. Guys, I put it to you that you do the following. If you are not yet subscribed, what are you waiting for? Come on, good people, because to subscribe it is free, to like the video it is free, to comment in the comment section below it is free of charge, to click the notification bell it is free of charge, to share this video it is free of charge, to watch this video until the end it is free of charge. Also, good people, come on, to watch the ads it's free of charge, and that's how you financially contribute to this YouTube channel. Speaking about financially contribution to the channel, you can become a member of this YouTube channel from as little as 20 Rand a month. You can also use the super thanks button. In case you don't want to do that, guys, there is a way where you can use my media company banking details to donate to the channel, and you know what I'm saying, we'll bring you more, and also guys want to buy more equipment. So the power is in your hands. Please do the honorable thing as we proceed. Okay. Now there was a tweet that was released by a professor or Moya professor, if you like. This tweet says, "Breaking news: we continue to see the life of His Excellency President Jacob Zuma being threatened by forces of darkness. It is once again alleged that Poisons Khumalo has paid a hitman to devour the precious life of President Jacob Zuma. We hope SAPS will investigate and apprehend even the source." Now it continues to break down this. You remember that, okay, let me say, whilst we are on this, you will remember that we were told not long ago, in fact, not we were told, we were told to remember the issue of an incident, right? A car bumping into Jacob Zuma, and I saw that car. They show us the picture of that car. Look at the car that bumped into the one of Jacob Zuma. It was a black BMW M5. Yes, M5. Right. So he says then, when he breaks down everything, he says the ongoing hatred towards President Jacob Zuma stands from a resistance to black freedom. South African have been thriving for an economic success for decades. Just as freedom was snatched from us when they brutally killed Krizan in 1993, they are now plotting to assassinate President Jacob Zuma to further postpone economic freedom for all people. Again, these things, just this paragraph alone, at first you may think it's just a political thing and man, for political gain. But if you come to think of it, the fact that there was a point where a human life in the name of Krizan was assassinated, it then tells you that the possibilities of assassinations are always there, right? So you can't take it light. You can't take it light that that this thing indeed there was a plan for that to happen. But yeah, he continues to say, may God continue to protect the precious life of His Excellency President Zuma. More strength and more protection and more divine fortune to the sign of the soil. President Zuma, the enemies of the people are bound to fail. Those who love SA must continue to watch and pray. The Lord is faithful. We will establish you and guide you against the evil. Okay, right from there, let me now take you into this one now. Just give me a few minutes. I need to move from this one to this one. Just a friendly reminder to those who might have forgotten. On the 7th of May 2024, at about 8 minutes to 9, Fikile Mbalula wrote a tweet. In that tweet, Fikile Mbalula said, we paid for the circus to end on the 29th of May 2024. But let's see, the clowns are Utin, but I see the clowns are already bringing down the tent, leaving town before then. Listen, this tweet is, I don't know what I can say, but there is more to read from this tweet, right? It's not just about what Fikile Mbalula is saying. In the light of the following news, there was a Twitter handle by the name of @M Modiba 10 that says, or that had written something called breaking news. Jabulani Khumalo allegedly had a meeting with a hitman by the name of Nyati to assassinate President Jacob Zuma at court. Nyati was paid $500,000 by Jabulani Khumalo, and the other $500,000 was to be paid once the job is done. A current member of the MK National Interim Corps was in Jabulani's car whilst he was having the meeting with the hitman and is spilling the beans. In other words, they are saying the only reason they came to know about this, it is because somebody in the car decided not to sell out, decided that, you know what, we're not going to allow this to proceed. We're not going to allow this to happen. I'm going to tell the right people. I'm going to alert the authorities, right? Now, let me bring back the tweet Fikile Mbalula, and I'm going to ask this question quite frankly. In the interest of justice, in the interest of everything that is just happening in this country, I want to know, how are we supposed to read and interpret the tweet from Fikile Mbalula? How are we supposed to read this? Are we supposed to look at this as just a mere tweet? Are we supposed to look at this as just, man, Fikile Mbalula is Fikile Mbalula? Or is there anything in this tweet? Maybe we need to start to interrogate the tweet itself. Maybe there's just more on the tweet. You can't. Okay, let's ask this question. Jabulani, it is suspected that he was paid, right? So somebody must have paid him to a point that he suddenly had a house in Palito. He's buying a 2 million car. You know what I'm saying? With money that is unaccounted for. Right. So if these allegations are to be proven as the truth, it could only mean that Jablan does not have the money to pay for this, but somebody paid Jablane, or somebody gave Jablane the money to accomplish this. That's at least that's from where I'm seated. I can only arrive to that conclusion. The tweet from Figile Mbalula doesn't make it. I don't know. I mean, it leaves a lot to be desired. I mean, it puts the ANC in a very bad light. Remember, it is the ANC that says, but look, on the 29th of May, by the time we reach the 29th of May, Jacob Zuma will be dead, right? Some says he will be in a hospital. Ever since they said those words, if you remember vividly, boom, then an incident that, you remember that incident that happens to hit Jacob Zuma's car. So are we supposed to, if the allegations, the latest allegations, if they are to be proven as true as the truth, are we supposed to take this incident in isolation to what the likes of some of the ANC members, I think, was it Begekele, did Begekele say it? I'm not sure. I don't wanna say things that Begekele didn't say, but Abu Begimlo, or you know what I'm saying. Can we interpret this in isolation to that? It's just a fair question from me, because I'm beginning to worry now to say, Yazi, at first, Mina, I thought, good, man, it's just political, the local statement, there's no significance in it. But it turns out that I was lying. I'm asking you today, are we supposed to interpret these things in isolation from what we were told by these people? Julius Malema, just to give you a bit of a background here. Julius Malema was taken to court for singing a song called Kileboa, right? It was, other people perceived it as a serious threat to them. How much more when you say it, not just a song, how much more when you say, Jacob Zuma, look, we will kill this man before the elections, before the 29th of May, he would have been, he would have died. He would have died before then. So how much more, there was a song that was sang by, I still have that video. ANC members, somewhere they are singing a song. The song says kill Jacob Zuma, right? And I even said in that, in one of my videos, I said the IEC has not reacted in this. But as soon as there was an allegation against the MK, where MK, it has been said that MK are using a violent language, they were very quick to respond to that. Do you remember that? Again, MK, look, as soon as there was an allegation that MK had forged signatures, they were very quick to respond. But they've never responded to that song which says kill Jacob Zuma. And the IEC is tasked with the responsibility of making sure that we have free and fair elections. To whom do they choose to respond to, and why? Right? And yeah, that political party called IEC, which is an extension of the ANC, And now we are also not expecting good results from them, because really that's a political party fighting the ANC battles. And it also makes sense. I mean, you can't have people who are who are President Ramaphosa's people, like Janet Love, if indeed it can be proven that she's a friend of Ramaphosa. The next thing, she's a member of the ANC. The next thing, you have people who are affiliated to ANC officiating elections, and then you still want to tell me that we're going to have free and fair elections. Guys, come on, there's something off with the IEC, right? There are so many people that it could have used. It chooses people that are affiliated to ANC. For the why, I don't understand, right? Mina, guys, I'm a man born under sin, subject to correction. You probably do understand why they will use people who comes from a union that is affiliated to ANC. Maybe you understand. I'm just saying that look at the IEC nabo njengokwabo, they are an extension of the ANC.